Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Just last week or some days back, the Southeastern Elders Forum were at a meeting in Aso Rock to see the president over Nnamdi Kanu's case to be released unconditionally. They actually asked. But right now, it looks like there's been a tussle going on between the northern part of Nigeria and the southeast over Nnamdi Kanu. They all seem to have differing views. One seemed to be for, others seem to be against. But right now, there's a move made by the Northern Coalition that may not go well in Southeast over Nnamdi Kanu. But before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's go straight into the news. The Coalition of Northern Group (CNG) has sought an audience with President Muhammadu Buhari to present a case for Northerners violated and brought down in a series of movements against them allegedly incited and coordinated by the indigenous people of Biafra's leadership, that's IPOB. Well, according to the news, Dr. Nastura Aisha Sharif, who issued a statement on behalf of the Northerners displaced by the movement against them since 2017, said the group took a cue from the visit of Igbo leaders to the President Muhammadu Buhari. A delegation of Igbo leaders had visited President Muhammadu Buhari demanding an unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, who is facing trials on treason charges. In his response, President Buhari said the delegation made an extremely difficult demand, considering the principle of separation of power, but added that he would consider it. Dr. Nastura Aisha Sharif in the statement said the CNG resolved to seek a similar opportunity to meet with President Buhari to equally present the case for the North and table the plight of the bereaved and displaced families and relations who have inadvertently suffered serious personal, material violations as a result of Nnamdi Kanu's incitement and hateful campaigns. I quote him, "While we do not doubt the right of the Igbo leaders or any other civil group for that matter to seek audience with and make requests from the President of our dear nation, we are pleased to inform Your Excellency that at almost the same time, the leadership of the CNG, that's Coalition of Northern Group, was concluding a meeting in Kano with representatives of the enshrined northern families adversely affected by the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu across several southeastern Nigerian cities. We therefore craving Your Excellency's indulgence to admit in audience a joint delegation of CNG and representatives of the victims in your office at your convenience," he said. A lot of reactions have trailed that statement. We're going to quickly go through the reactions and let's look at this objectively. Nigeria is so divided, it's almost exhausting to look at the division we are seeing in Nigeria today. 20 years ago, it was not so. 30 years ago, it was not so. 40 years ago, we were very united 40 years ago. Even 50 years ago, yes, then a young nation. But above 60, we are supposed to be old men. If you want to go through the rudiment of human being to look at the age of a human, comparing it with Nigeria, we should have a lot of wisdom. We should even be more united than ever. But it's even worse now. We are so divided and begin to wonder, are we toddlers in democracy? But we're going to go through the comments and let's just go through them and also look at this objectively. It's disheartening, honestly. This one here says, instead of you Northerners thinking how you will end Boko Haram insurgencies ravaging the entire North, you are here talking about freedom fighter. This is really sad. This one here is saying, what about the relations of Easterners brought down in the North by Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen, including the strangulation of Obioma, the former headsman at NECO, who is speaking for them. I have long come to the conclusion that your group was set up for its nuisance value. Come on, they're a group. They have a right to speak for their people. Well, that's just your opinion. I guess other may differ as well. This one here is saying this is pure evidence to prove that the North are not in support of Nnamdi Kanu. This one here is saying illiteracy is worse than any form of disease. Herdsmen want to meet with their herdsmen president on what issue? All right, but a lot of people are having differing opinions here and there. But let's look at this objectively. Will releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu conditionally will bring some sort of peace in the country? I think peace should reign. If it would, where if both? Because I do know one thing for sure. There's some exclusive rights that the president has that he can exercise. Even if he cannot do it directly, I think he can do it through the office of the AGF. So he needs to look at options. That sometimes judgment shouldn't speak, mercy should speak when you weigh the conditions involved. If allowing justice or Nigerian justice, because if you want to go by the real justice, if you allow the court to play itself, at the end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, through international policy, may actually get off the hook. Because there was no proper processes that brought him back into Nigeria. That on that premise alone, they may need to start by taking him back to where he got him from, which at the end of the day, the court hearing that is going in Abuja may not continue anymore. So you now say that it's a dicey situation. Now, if they weigh the options of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally with other conditions, other conditions in the sense that maybe he will not be allowed to make a lot of statements and all that. I don't know what the conditions may look like. If to save the day, why not? Okay, but now if you say, okay, let's go through justice, whether I like it or yes, the Igbos will feel very marginalized. One, the fact that the elders have come and begged, sought for audience with the presidency, and they were ignored, quote unquote. That's if the court goes on and they did not leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Secondly, the Igbos will feel very marginalized, and they will also feel, okay, this is more an Igbo problem. What I mean is this: herdsmen are having a field day. Bandits are given a nice name. They're called bandits. They've done worse. ID pickups are littered everywhere in the north, and they're giving them amnesty. Okay, they can even, in years to come, they can vote and be voted for. And people are agitating, and you're allowing them to go through the rigorous process of seeking justice. So with all these signs, because of equity and justice that is not visible, it's almost difficult to get it in equity and justice, then we're having a problem in our hands. So till this government leaves, they'll keep seeing them as those who actually marginalize Igbos to the highest level. I guess I'm going to wrap it up. What's your take? If you differ from our opinion, let's put in our comment section. What's your opinion? Do you have an